Hello Sagittarius and welcome to Deku Tarot. I'm going to be doing your Sagittarius full moon messages. So we're going to see what kind of spiritual messages are coming in around this Sagittarius full moon. However, this energy will be sticking around and this reading will be relevant for I would say about a month or even longer to come. So this is kind of the kickoff period for a season of eclipses that we have in Cancer season. So really I feel like this is getting us prepared, really, delving us into all that energy. So Sagittarius, instead of doing weeklies, I decided to do these, okay? I just felt like Spirit wanted me to do something different and to talk about, this specific energy. So Sagittarius, as you guys know, this is for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and that it cannot and will not resonate with every single one of you. That's okay, and just check out your mid-monthlies for June if you want different messages, more career or love-based ones, and if you want to check out your other Sagittarius full moon messages for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to be using, before I even take it away, we're going to be using these two new decks that I got. My parents actually just got these in Salem and sent them to me. I'm actually from that area, if you guys didn't know that, and it's one of my favorite places. I have really deep ties there, so this is really exciting to have two decks that I wanted so much for so long. Actually here, I'm from Salem. So we have the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck by Matt Hughes and the Morgan Greer Tarot. We're going to be using both of them for this reading, okay? As well as plenty of spiritual messages from the Oracle, okay? So Sagittarius, I'm going to just start shuffling and we're going to talk a little bit here. Before I even start, I just want to say, if you want to enter for a chance to win a free 30-minute reading, all you guys have to do is make sure you're subscribed to the channel, share a video or share the channel on social media, and then email me. My email is in the description box below this video, along with all the information you would need to book a private reading with me. So, again, if you want to check that stuff out, that's all right there, right below this video in the description box. And I'll talk a little bit more about merch and actually how there's a discount, a 20% off discount code that I'll be giving you guys at the end of the video, okay? So definitely check out the new merch and stuff too. But okay, Sagittarius, let's get right into your reading here. I'm actually doing this reading on the full moon, and I want to say that first I'm kind of drawn to look at the bottom of the deck, and I'm not usually drawn to do that, but we get the Fool here. So there is, again, I feel like this energy is absolutely you. I'm not usually drawn to go take a card from the bottom of the deck, but Spirit has been very specific with these readings and very, very interesting. So I feel that the Fool is definitely a card that is meant for you. This is your energy here. And before I even pull any more cards, I was going to talk a little bit about the energy of the full moon, but Sagittarius, this being your full moon, I feel like Spirit was like, all right, let's get a card out, because this is, again, a great beginning. There's a great sense of beginnings, a great sense of expansion here. It's kind of like, you are literally packing your bags up and starting a new adventure. We're excited, we're feeling positive, we're feeling, very enthusiastic, very curious, about what's in the future here. So again, like I was saying, I'm not going to go over the astrology too much. You can check out Gregory Scott Astrology, Varush, or Sarah Verba. They're great astrologers, but I'm going to talk more about the intuitive messages and the energy here, because we do have a lot of, interesting, trines, squares, whatever, with Jupiter, Saturn. I'm not going to get into it, but it's bringing out a really, really expansive energy here. So, as the sun, and then, just a few days after this full moon, we have the sun moving into Cancer. We have Litha, or the summer solstice. So there is, again, this wonderful sense of excitement of, what's to come. I'm excited. Let's get outside. Let's go see what's going on, especially if you're in the northern hemisphere and it's summer. Because it's the summer solstice, which, in the southern hemisphere, it's going to be the winter solstice, but this is the great midpoint kind of check-in time before we hit a bunch of eclipsean energy in Cancer season here. So, this lunar cycle, like I was saying, is very powerful and is helping really connect us to the truth, to expand our consciousness. So we're really going to need to look for where we're confusing our fear and our fantasy with our intuition. We need to really pay a lot of attention here to these inner realms within us here, the truths that are coming out, those little inklings, those little pushes and nudges from our consciousness, from our higher self there, from even just, our intuition, whatever you want to call it. But remember, honestly, in this energy, to stay grounded and show up in the environment around you. Amidst all this deep truth work, there's still this lively, curious, again, like I was talking about, enthusiastic, exciting energy here. We need to be very careful not to over-idealize and give into self-deception in this energy, because, again, we could be so in this type of, fool energy here that we are just kind of you know, trying to ignore our intuition here and possibly make poor decisions because we don't want to face some truths that are coming out. We'd rather over idealize and get excited about, you know, look at it, you know, skew it to a positive when sometimes you really can't do that. So again, the focus is going to be shifting really a lot to what hasn't gotten done here. What do you need to get done? What have you been working on? Works, tasks. You know, if you haven't completed some projects, contacted people, gotten the things that you've needed to for some future endeavors, it's time to get that stuff done. We're ready to start that, and we're enthusiastic. So this is a great time of new beginnings. Let's continue to pull some tarot cards here for what this is for your energy. This Sagittarius full moon is for your energy, Sagittarius. Wow, guys, this is really nice. I really like it. The Nine of Pentacles. I just feel, you know, again, with the Fool and the Nine of Pentacles, you guys are feeling quite confident. Like, you've really built yourself up here, whether it's physically or, I think for a lot of you guys, this might be more of a physical thing I'm getting. You know, physically, you're feeling alive, you're feeling excited. You maybe want to go out on a hike or something. You want to go out shopping. You want to go do things, see people. You want to show people, you know, wow, look at me. I really built myself up, even physically. If you've been training a lot, trying to lose weight, trying to, you know, better your appearance, you're really coming off as very attractive right now. People are noticing and are like, wow, Sagittarius, you're amazing. You could have a lot of admirers at this time. However, if it's not just about a physical energy here, you're feeling really confident about how much you've grown, you know, what we have overcome here. We've built this up. The Nine of Pentacles woman is like, yeah, I made this. I made all these pentacles. I have the money to buy all these beautiful robes. I got my hawk here, my little hawk glove, even though it looks more like a peacock or something. And I've got grapes, and, you know, she's got jewelry. She's very done up here because she has the money to do so. She's, you know, put in the work. You know, the Nine of Pentacles comes after the Eight of Pentacles. She's put in that work to give her these 9 pentacles here. Feeling very content with our financial successes. You know, there's a lot of accomplishments we might want to, you know, showcase to the world and make sure. Wow, Miss Kitty, what the heck? Can you please? Oh my God, I'm sorry, guys. She's just like being psychotic right now. I don't know what her problem is. I'm sorry. Hold on. All right, Sagittarius. Sorry about that interruption. She does not understand that. I don't know what her beef is today. She's like, I don't know, the Sagittarius full moon has all the animals acting some type of way, and I'm just like, can you guys all please relax now? But anyways, we get the High Priestess here at the end. I just feel that there's a great sense of self-satisfaction as we enter this new phase here. The High Priestess really talks about, you know, our intuition, our divine feminine in a lot of ways too. So, you know, we're having a lot of foresight, a lot of intuition, a lot of nudges and pushes, like I was saying, coming through. Even if we're in this very, you know, again, I like to think that you guys are really tackling this full moon nicely because there's a lot of physically present energy here, but there's also excitement towards the future and intuition coming in. So you guys have got this locked down. Unlike, I mean, I'll be honest, my Virgo reading was like, what the heck, guys? Like, please stop living in a fantasy world. You guys are right in the in-between. You guys are right in a place where, you know what reality is, and you know how to kind of skew that. You know how to, you know, and I don't mean in a negative way skew it, but how to romanticize certain things without getting too heady about it, you know? We are bringing things back down to reality because we do have deep truths coming in. We do have deep, you know, penetrating intuition, honestly, popping in here. And you're finding practical application for whatever's coming in. So again, you're taking all those, the big truths that are coming out in the Sagittarius full moon, and you're applying them very realistically to life around you. So I like those messages there. I want to see what is in your strength. Ooh, what's popping right out here is the Star. Wow, and I saw it reversed at first, but I kind of am getting this message to not look at it reversed, so I'm not going to. If you are getting too over-idealistic and romanticizing about things and too hopeful, you know, you're getting stuck in your head about it, and it's time to get grounded. But the Star, in my opinion, in this reading, feels really, really nice. It just feels like we have this wonderful, enlightening, purifying energy here. You are, you know, really healing for the future. You're understanding something, some new concepts here. You're understanding, you know, where you want to go. It's very, again, like, remember what I was saying in the beginning, this is very expansive energy, and you guys are right in it. You're so ready to expand in this energy. You're so ready to allow it to kind of transform your life here, to enlighten you, to inspire you. So again, you have a really wonderful, inspirational energy, and I feel like you can see kind of everybody else is around you, like it, and I said that really weird. Forgive me, I'm on my first coffee of the day. I've had like one sip and I just got up and I never sleep well during full moons. So I apologize, Sagittarius. Let me get a sip of coffee here. But there is this wonderful this is like you can see the light in everybody else here, not just yourself. You guys are able to really look at the light in other people in this moment here, and I just love that. You're seeing everybody else's light, you're really embracing it, and it just feels like you have such hope for the future. This renewing, wonderful energy as you heal to take those next big steps, as with that Fool card that we saw. So let's get a Halloween oracle. Oh my gosh, I just dropped them all. Hold on. Oh, Sagittarius, there's a lot of crazy energy kind of knocking you around, huh? That didn't happen in any of my other readings. So let's see here. From the Stacey DeMarco Halloween Oracle, what messages are we receiving? What messages are we receiving today on the Sagittarius full moon? Remember, guys, I don't think that this is going to be just, up until that Cancer new moon on the 2nd. I think that this is going to be, oh, sorry, again, a lot more than that. I think that this is going to be going on for quite a while. Oh, what's coming right out here is the lamp. I don't remember who else got this. Somebody else got this as well. Remembrance. So yeah, maybe things do seem a little bit foggy right now, but you are following this light and you know what that inner light is. Remember the star? To me, this talks about your inner light. You're following your own inner light. You're following other people's inner lights. You know where you're going, but you're not... you know what you're following, but you're not really sure where it's going to lead you. But you know it's going to lead you where you want to go. You have a positive energy about it. You're like, I know that this is taking me in the right direction. It might not be all 100% clear right now, but I know to follow this light. I know to follow the light within me, my intuition, my own pushes here. Let's look at the lamp in the book here, if I can find it. Okay. So this card reminds us that it is a positive thing to remember those who have passed by celebrating their life rather than mourning their death. For those with whom we did not have an easy relationship, or even those we did not like, leave us with valuable lessons. Sometimes we learn more from our nemesis than we do from our friends, and so the darkness can illuminate our strengths and our true values so that we can live them more clearly and fully. And whether that nemesis be an issue within yourself or an actual person, I feel like you guys are really reflecting on what you've come, how you've gotten to the point you're at now, how you've grown, where you have, had to let go, where you've had to maybe face some type of nemesis in your life. And, maybe you didn't see it positively before, but now you're seeing the lessons that you learned from that person or that situation. So let's get some spiritual messages now. So that's really what this is about for me. Spiritual messages from the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck. God, I love this deck. I've wanted this for so long. I love Art Nouveau. It's just one of my absolute favorite styles, and I have been coveting this for so long. So let's see, guys. Knight of Wands, which is actually a card that I associate with you guys. So that's interesting that we see this here. Let me try to fix the lighting. Sorry, I had to kind of put the shades up because it was so bright over here. So let's see. Continue to show me Sagittarius's messages from Spirit. Spirit, what messages do you have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Eight of Pentacles reversed. If you guys are focusing putting too much energy into work, it's time to enjoy your life a little bit, I'm getting. Trust. Trust in breaks. For some reason, I'm getting like trust in taking a break. Ooh. And the Queen of Cups. Yeah, there's a lot of intuitive energy right there, guys. I really, really love that. I'll get a couple clarifiers for you, but honestly, with the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles here, it just feels like there is this push, Sagittarius, to follow your own path, to follow the beat of your own drum here, and to not be so worried about work situations. If work has been weighing on your mind, you're worried about money, worried about abundance, worried about something here, you're going to be okay. Hold on one second. Sorry, our kitty Ravi is actually, he's very sick and not doing very well, so I don't like to ignore him if he's meowing anywhere in the house. So I apologize, but I had to just pause and make sure he was okay. He's actually terminal. I don't really want to talk about it on here. I talked about it a little bit on my Twitter. But anyways, let's get right back into this without that little interruption from a cutie. Alright, so Knight of Wands, guys. Again, like I'm saying, Knight of Wands is your energy to me. And especially with the Fool, it's like this wonderful, like, just exciting burst forward for you guys. Very much in your energy. Deciding to just, go for what you want. Do what you want here. Follow your passion. Follow, again, your inner light. So I really, really like that, honestly, for you guys. It feels very, Feels very energetic, honestly, very determined. I would say, I want to say almost like you're impulsive, but you don't feel impulsive to me. It feels like you're following, again, something internally here. So let's get some clarifiers. Clarify the Knight of Wands and Eight of Pentacles reverse. I just feel like Spirit really wants you to take a break, Sag. Yeah, Page of Swords. If you've been worried about it and it's been on your mind and you've been putting all your energy and determination into work, it's time to stop obsessing about it, to stop, trying to figure out, the next best way to do this and that and the other thing, to take a break here, to really stop looking, because honestly, it kind of feels like you might be bullying yourself about this, or constantly trying to research something, constantly trying to look at what other people are doing, and you've got to follow your own light here. So stop working based on, what other people want and what other people are doing. It's got to be your own light, I really feel here. Eight of Pentacles, High Priestess. Yeah, again, there's the King of Pentacles. It's like saying that just to keep on doing what you're doing here. When I first see the King of Pentacles, he's very methodical. He knows how to make the best money. He knows how to stay grounded to get that security. He doesn't have to worry about doing things in different ways here. He's very mature. He's very successful in business. He's feeling very secure in his ability to make financial judgments here. So, and with the Eight of Pentacles reverse, it could be that we're leading, we have this greedy energy that's really wanting us, that's making us not into our best self here, especially with the Page of Swords reverse, which to me is always kind of sharp energy, like you could snap at people. There's a lot of, almost disloyal, nasty-ish energy there. So you kind of, snapping and kind of attacking your work or attacking yourself because you're trying so hard to get to a certain point here. And what you need to do is be like the King of Pentacles and the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups, and trust that it's coming to you with your intuition. Yes, our focus may be security and money, but, it doesn't mean that we're not going to get there. So let's clarify. I feel like this looks so dark. I'm sorry, guys. I was trying to lighten it up there. High Priestess, Queen of Cups. High Priestess, Queen of Cups. Clarify the messages, Spirit. What do you want to tell Sagittarius here? Yeah, wow. Okay, and there's 2 cards in this deck that are not of the tarot, but they made their own tarot deck here. Matt Hughes, he designed The Artist and The Well, and I love The Artist. This is, oh my god, this is, being an artist, I was like, oh hell yes, they made an extra card and it's called The Artist, and he's naked and he's drawing and he's creating something. So I think that this is amazing, guys. You are in this amazing you're in this amazing energy that is allowing you to really create here. You're the artist. What do you want to create? Create with your intuition, with your heart here. Spirit will come to you, maybe through intuition, through dreams, through nudges, through wow, maybe I want to listen to that right now. If you want to listen to certain music I'm getting, listen to it. It's going to inspire you to create here, okay? It's saying that it's really just showing that whatever you need to open the knowledge, that you're looking for right now, it's available to you, but you have to set aside a little bit of time, maybe, really connect here, go within, listen to, really disconnect from this energy and get in this, because look at how separate these energies are. This is all about, work and the stress of work, and, I'm trying to get here, how do I get there, ugh. And this is all about intuition. There's this beautiful, ethereal, much more swooshy, look at their hair and everything types of cards here. And it's about creating with our heart, creating with our intuition. What drives you? What fills your heart with joy? What makes you happy? It has to be more emotional. And it must hit you at a deeper level here than whatever this is. So if you're not in that energy, it's time to really, disconnect from whatever all that work and stress and beating yourself up and beating up the situation and mulling it over in your mind and researching it and driving yourself crazy. Let it go and, just allow Spirit to kind of direct you here. It's really trying to come through your intuition at this time. And so, again, I would say over the next month or so, don't be so overly stressed about these things. Allow things to come in as nudges, pushes, and allow them to come in through your heart here, okay? I'm going to get just one more spiritual message here. I feel like Spirit has something else to say, and yes, it does. 6 of Cups. Okay. If you guys are too overly focused on the past, wow, 2 cards came out. That one fell down, but I took it. Stop trying to compete with the past situation. I know that sounds weird and crazy, but if you guys have a past situation that you keep, bringing up into the present, wow, I wish things could go back to this, or I wish I could, go back to that energy or do that again, or I could, you know, resurrect that job, if I could go back to looking like that or living there. You know, we have to let those things go here. The Five of Wands reverse says there's no energy, like, you know, you shouldn't be competing in this. You know, it's better to just put down the wands and walk away. The Six of Cups says, you know, what's happened in the past to me. I mean, for me right now, this is saying, you know, I don't usually get this kind of message with the Six of Cups, but, you know, it's spirit. This is spirit talking, so I'm just going to let them talk. The Six of Cups is about really not being too overly obsessed with, you know, where you were in the past. Keep thinking about that. Keep fighting about that. Keep getting frustrated about that. Or wanting to go back to that kind of energy, that situation, that version of you. But you've grown beyond that, and it's time to open yourself up to a newer version. Allow yourself to grow here. Yes, this could end up being like a soulmate situation where we have somebody from the past coming back in that was a soulmate, and you might not have the energy to fight with this person or deal with it, but it's also like you kind of don't want to put your energy into it anymore. It's kind of like, I don't know anymore. I don't know if this is worth it for me. Like, what else are you going to give me here? What are you doing for me? Because, you know, it's just, it feels very deceptive. It feels very underhanded. So I would say if somebody's trying to come back in right now, please think twice. Just in a love sense. I don't know, Spirit wants you to know that. But for me, this is more about, you know, again, trying to manipulate ourselves or being, what is the word I'm looking for? Deceive ourselves, honestly, into this past version of ourselves, that, you know, we're like deceiving ourselves to believing that where we were in the past is better than where we're at now. So don't get stuck in that energy, okay? Let's get another Halloween oracle here to finish this off, guys. All right, Sagittarius. Messages of guidance from Spirit. Messages of guidance from Spirit. What do you want to tell Sagittarius for this full moon cycle? Wow, ghost, regret. I really want to pull this one in midnight. I love these messages here. Again, remember the regrets thing? That's what I was talking about. These cards always sum things up so perfectly. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so let's see. Ghost. It is said that, started it too early there. Should the ghost come gliding into your life during divination, it may indicate that you have some regrets to let go of. Holding grudges or regrets is burdensome work, and it weighs us down eventually. By taking actions to free ourselves of these old burdens, we clear the way for more rightful and wise action for the future. We can begin to live again fully if we let go of what was and step into new possibilities. And then we get midnight, and I love this card. This might be one of my ultimate. I mean, I love all the cards in this deck. I feel like I say that about every single card, but I just love this deck. It's my favorite oracle deck. Like, I don't even know if I ever want to buy another oracle deck because I love it so much. But maybe the fairy oracle. But anyways, I'm gonna go check on him in a second. Allow yourself to relax into the benevolent darkness of midnight. You may feel this is your darkest hour, but know that the light will return again. The dawn always follows the darkest night. Know, too, that it is important to recognize that we all have darkness within us, just as we have light, and this isn't something to hide from. So, guys, in moments where you might feel regrets and you might feel dark about yourself, realize that, you know, this is the time to change. It's the time to let those things go, to transform here. And to stop beating ourselves up so much. Again, stop, you know, getting stuck on regrets. You guys are really regretting something, or really regretting your behavior or something, a decision that you've made here. You have to let it go. All right, so Sagittarius, those are your full moon and Sagittarius messages. I hope you enjoyed them. Check out your other placements, especially for your moon sign. These messages are going to be like lengthy. I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's going to be going into like Leo season is where these energies are finally going to start transforming and shifting into something else. But I just want to, you know, just end this with a couple little things here. So again, if you want to enter that contest for a free 30-minute reading, subscribe, share a video, share the channel, and or on social media, and then email me. And yes, I will know if you do or don't share it. I can check that kind of stuff. Actually, I'm 100% aware of stuff like that. I have some apps and stuff that show me. I'm not accusing you, just like some people have tried to dupe me in the past. Try to get free stuff. And I did release all my merch, guys, all that I have so far. You guys are the next design I'm working on. I just finished up Libra, so that'll be out soon too. But you guys are next, so keep an eye out on my Instagram, my Twitter. But if you want to get 20% off of anything that you order, through my Teespring, which should be right in a bar below this video, actually, or you can check me out on Teespring, Deku Tarot, same name. And you can get 20% off of anything that you get with a code full moon, capital F, capital M. And you can use that before, if you use that before the end of June here, yeah, you can get 20% off. I'll probably make a new code for next month, but full moon, capital F, capital M, for 20% off of whatever you purchase. That'll be until the 30th of June, okay? So thank you guys so much again. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Check out your yearlies, check out your weeklies, your monthlies, your mid-monthlies. I try to keep it fresh. I try to do things differently. That, to me, that's what Spirit wants, and that's how, you know, I connect there. So I hope you guys enjoy my videos, and have a wonderful and blessed full moon, guys.